So today we're going to go over why your cloud flats absolutely suck. Tampa 2. Let's go ahead and start off with the play Saints spot. One thing you have to understand is all these corner routes run different depths. Now I know the Saints spot, this cloud flat will guard it as long as you do not press. And we're going to go ahead and just run this kind of route combination every single time, looking for the tight end. This tight end goes to about 17 yards downfield. And you can see right there, I could very easily pass that over the top of that corner's head. Again, we're going to go ahead and run the same exact route combination. We're going to go ahead and streak B. This time we are not going to go ahead and press whatsoever. So I'm going to go ahead and just drop off the pass rush so you guys can see how this cloud flat is going to go ahead and now play this corner out when we do not press him. We'll talk about the corner out on the left side right after this and how they are both different depths. And you can see right there, if I go ahead and pass that, I click on, I can very easily make a play on that ball versus last time he was about 6 yards underneath him. On the flip side, we have a corner out on the left side as well. This corner out is ran deeper than the corner out coming from the tight end side. He runs his route about 30 yards downfield. So again, same adjustment. I'm just going to go ahead and spot the pass rush. We're not going to press this time. You'll see that the cloud flats are actually going to play it pretty well. I'm going to go ahead and drop off this little vert hook because he's going to go ahead and man match to him. And we're going to just see how this cloud flat goes ahead and plays this. So you can see right there, very easily dot to the sideline, as long as you catch it in bounds, of course. Again, we'll spot the pass rush right here. I'm going to go ahead and take off these vert hooks. Again, we'll talk about how these vert hooks actually match these corner outs in a second. And we'll just snap this ball. Again, you're going to see these corner outs are going to get wide open. Very easy completion every single time. So you guys can see with 30-yard zone drops, yeah, this ain't going to really do a whole lot because it goes greater than 30 yards. And again, this is clear out. It's going to go ahead and clear out that deep zone. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. You can see right there, 30-yard zone drop. Yep, nowhere to be found. And that, well, that should be a touchdown, but I believe Michael Thomas just dropped the ball. Now over to the Madden Mastermind Discord server, I teach you guys how you can go about shutting down all these variations of corner outs. Every formation, they have a corner out, and each of them, you have to treat them differently. So if you want to learn how to shut down all these disgusting corner outs from these tight formations, these gun bunch formations, etc., become a member today for $9.95 per month, and let's get back into this video. So we see 30-yard zone drops, completely useless. What we're going to go ahead and do is have zone coverage on match if you run a cover 3. If you don't run a cover 3 and you want to go ahead and quick adjust your deep zones or your flat zones into inside and outside quarter on that side, you want to leave zone coverage as default. So we're going to go back into Tampa 2 this time. Again, PA shot it seems. Same exact route combination, just streak X. And this time we're going to go ahead and take X, put him into an outside quarter, Y, put him into an inside quarter, and then rotate this guy into a hard flat just in case they happen to have like some sort of flat route coming over to that side of the field. Now, again, the only adjustment I'm going to do is just going to drop off the pass rush just so you guys can kind of see how this is going to go ahead and play. This is our route combination. This is our defense. Let's go ahead and snap this ball and just see how this corner out gets played. And you see right there, much better than a cloud flat. Now, I don't like to round that a whole lot because if somebody picks up on this, we'll streak X and we will motion him out. Now, this is no longer a match defense at all. Match defense doesn't even really work at all. If you go ahead and quick adjust your safeties into an inside quarter, they play like a curl flat set to 15. Right here, we'll snap this ball, and you're going to find that this corner out is going to go ahead and get open. Very easily get open, especially if you use a free-form passing. That's going to be an easy completion every single down. Now, there's one thing we can kind of utilize to take away this little streak out. And first, the obvious one should be your user. The second one are vert hooks. Vert hooks actually play it pretty darn good. Now, you do have to have match defense turned on in order for this to work. And it really depends on the route combination that they are running especially. So let's go ahead and have zone drop or match defense on. Again, back into Tampa 2. We're going to go ahead and just watch the vert hook on the right side. This is the running back side. And he'll actually go ahead and match that corner out very good, which takes one less thing we've got to worry about in our own situation. So you can see right there, vert hook goes ahead and matches him. The cloud flat goes ahead and brackets it, so you can't throw it early, you can't throw it late because vert hook catches up, and that corner on the tight end is completely bagged. Now on the other side, we have the corner out wide open, and you'd be thinking, okay, why isn't the vert hook matching? Well, because it's EA Sports, it's in the game. So right here, this vert hook is not going to match this corner out, and this is something I know, and this is something you have to prepare for. So the vert hook does not match, leaving this corner out wide open. No deep zones are going to be right there to play. If they have an outside third and they have this corner out streak route to the short side, he's getting open every single down. That's an easy completion. So this leaves us with our user. So again, we don't want to press in this set because we want the cloud flats to be able to bracket the corner outs and allow us as the user to be able to catch up if we happen to get left behind. So they can't throw the corner out early, they can't throw it late, and so you will take away these corner outs altogether. So again, we're going to go ahead and run the same exact play. We're going to go ahead and run bench and just double streak and block my running back. This is what the play looks like. A lot of people are running. Again, we'll spy out the pass rush right here so you can get the full effect of how this is going to go ahead and run. So our user is either going to be this mid read. Generally, you're going to go ahead and put the mid read into like a inside third, like something like this, and then use the vert hook. Or we're going to go ahead and use the vert hook. So I like to go ahead and use the vert hook, and then we don't have to worry about the cloud flat going ahead and not giving up the flats, because he'll come down. He might give up like 5 or 6 yards if they're on an out route. But in this case, all we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and just use this corner out ourselves. So we can go ahead and take away 2 players at once. You can kind of see if you're a little late, the cloud flat's going to be there to go ahead and bracket it. And then by then, the pass rush realistically will be getting home. But we, of course, spied off the entire pass rush. So this is just a couple different ways you guys can go ahead and take away these awful corner outs. The last one I want to talk about in the Big Dime 1-4 is going to be this cover 6 press. Now, this is a match defense, so we do need to have match turned on. Otherwise, if you have it as default, those inside and outside quarters are going to play as a drop, meaning they will not match to anybody. So that's a clarification I think a lot of people need. So let's go into cover 6 press, and we're going to go back into good old-fashioned bench. And we're going to run this streak combo with our blocked running back. Again, just to show you guys kind of how it reacts, let's spy out the pass rush and hop onto our defensive line. This is the offense. This is the defense. You want to make sure the inside and outside quarters are on the opposite side of the running back, and we'll snap this ball. So as you can see right there, again, the vert hook goes ahead and brackets the corner out from the tight end. The outside quarter goes ahead and matches the corner out, and then the inside quarter matches the streak route. So this is what it's actually looking like if we were to play this quarters man-to-man on this side of the field. So he matches to him, he matches to him, and then if this curl flat, if the running back happened to be over there, first off, always have it on the opposite side of the running back. I would actually go ahead and take him and drop him into a hard flat because he's not a quarter flat. He's not going to go ahead and try and reroute anybody. Now, when it comes to the user, you can choose whoever you want to. If you're finding this vert hook isn't doing a whole lot and not really matching as you would hope you would, go ahead and use this vert hook and then just bracket off that corner out yourself. Otherwise, what I like to stick to is this mid read or this hook curl. One of these 2 linebackers right here are going to be my user. So again, let's go ahead and spy off the pass rush. We'll do the same exact route combination that everybody loves. Okay, so again, remember, this guy is going to go ahead and man himself up to him. He's going to man himself up to him. This guy is going to do whatever he wants because he's curl flap. And so let's go ahead and reset this play. Snap the ball. And it's right there. We get the perfect match on both receivers. The corner outs on both sides are no longer open. The streak routes are accounted for by the deep zones. And of course, you could probably freeform that streak route from the running back side to the inside, but that's where your user is going to be. Again, that's why I like to use either the mid read or the hook curl, because I can help bracket that streak route to the inside and allow that deep half to get inside leverage to make it to where he can no longer pass the ball. So this is a few different ways you guys can go ahead and shut down corner outs out of these compressed sets, like gun tight, offset, tight end. Again, as a reminder, all corner outs are different and should be treated as such. If you want to play match defense, I think that's the best way to shut down all corner outs in the entire game, from stick, corner strike, Z spot, saint spot, bench. You get the feel for it. Lots of corner outs, lots of adjustments. If you guys are new to the channel, be sure you hit that subscribe button. And of course, if you want to get a full breakdown of how I like to use match defense against these compressed sets, become a member of the Madden Mastermind Discord server for $9.95 per month. And we will catch you guys in the next one.
Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the drive